The players are in the tunnel at the Emirates. Chelsea on the left-hand side, Arsenal on the right. Chelsea, league leaders at this moment in time. 3 points clear of Arsenal. Their 3-2 defeat in the fixture last season ended a 7-game, and of course Manchester United. They've all played their games at their major men's homes this season, which is a progressive move, and one I think that should be encouraged and enhanced in the future. Well, Arsenal, of course, without their long-term break, their 4 new signings, Angelo, Palovan, Kuhl and Gio, all on the bench. 3 changes from the team that clinched the Champions League group against Europe. And the warm-up for this, Frank Kirby picks up a slight injury in training this week. Jessie Fleming replaces her Olympic gold medal for Emma Hayes and her coaching team, though she hasn't been amongst the goals as much this season, only has the couple of goals. And off we go, though, in the biggest WSL game of the season. It's Arsenal in the red and white, defending the goal away to your right-hand side against the league leaders, Chelsea. And it will be of huge consequence here for the rest of the season. Not just the result, but the way the game is played live on television. Second and 24, it was Chelsea who started the brighter with Lauren James, a really good run. And the shot went wide. But that was her threat early on their right-hand side. A prodigious worker up and back. No Fran Kirby in the starting lineup. Pernilla Harder still missing after the hamstring operation. But Arsenal had the better moments for me. That stunning us with a run. Fine ball to Hurtig, who should have done better really there. It was a tame finish. Looking for only her 3rd goal of the season. It was a regular scorer in her years up to Juventus, where she won the title. Arsenal always looked dangerous down their left-hand side in the first half. Battling forward up against Niamh Charles was the stronger. Comfortable save, though, for Musovic. Preferred to Ann Katchenberger in that Chelsea goal. For only a second league start this season. Comfortable goalkeeping. Again they go left. That's Stenius cutting inside against Buchanan. The set-up here for Frida Marlin. Her runs from that deep position in the number 10 role have been prominent. See why she's got 8 goals this season. She's the highest scoring Arsenal player out there now, today. And here she was again on the ball, looking for opportunities to shoot. And Musovic got everything behind it. But she's a danger in those deeper positions. And she left Ingle and Cuthbert training in her way. Fairly rare attacks on the right-hand side. But to watch for the pace here of Hurtig to get the ball slipped into her. Found the side netting when really she should have found Kathleen Ford in the 6-yard area, who was well placed, the Australian. Wright's clearance charged out. Again, it was Marnham involved. Side netting only. Chelsea thought they should have had a penalty. When you look at the replay, you can see why. Charles has made the run here. Ford goes back with her, but as the ball comes back out, the Australian sort of butts into her. When I first thought I thought it was shoulder to shoulder. It certainly wasn't. Pushes into Charles. That's a strong Chelsea penalty claim. Look at it from this angle. Gets nothing in the ball, plays the Chelsea player. Can't see why that wasn't given as a penalty, and Sam Kerr won't want to see this one again. That's the best chance of the game, really. The far post header right on the dot at half-time, that was. Sam Kerr normally puts these away. Today, she didn't. 0-0 at the break. Well, both teams cancelled each other out. That was the last chance of the half. Sam Kerr, bright start to the game by Lauren James. Hurtig's had a couple of efforts for Arsenal. Ford and Marnham too. She's been bright as Frida Marnham. But at half-time at the Emirates, it's Arsenal 0, Chelsea 0. And more chances on goal. The better chances, but they failed to find the back of the net as well without Miedemar, without Mead injured. We saw the effect Beth Mead had in the game last season. Here we go in the second half. Arsenal the red and white. And defending the goal away to your left-hand side. And out by Zinsberger. And here's Leah Williamson. There's a little bit of space here now for Hurtig. She had a quiet first half. I thought they'd give her the ball enough. Beanreuter pushing further forward than we've really seen in the game, and her cross winded Magdalena Eriksson. Hurtig. Oh, it's dangerous and pushed out by Musovic under pressure. That's the closest we've come to a goal. Arsenal another ball back in. She saved it again, Musovic. This time from Hurtig's header. Twice in a matter of moments. Lena Hurtig, the Swedish international, has gone close. Crept inside Magdalena Eriksson, who was sleeping. The power behind the header, and it was downwards, but it was too near the goalkeeper. Here's Ford. Charles went shoulder to shoulder. No, she didn't. The referee says it's a penalty. Big moments. Big game player. 1-0 Arsenal. Niamh Charles had her uncomfortable moments, but I think she was harshly dealt with there with the decision. At home against Chelsea. Marnham with the ball in, and Musovic has to save, claws it away from Ford as she came into the penalty area. Ford. That's Dennis in the middle. Caitlin Ford will go for goal here. A decent goalkeeping by Zinsberger, because look at the distance she managed to gain with the pushed clearance. It's all Arsenal. Terrace set. This looks for Kerr, taken away by Leah Williamson. Ingle is there. Set up Kirby. The other way round. Good touch on there by Kirby. Ingle! That was flying. It was flying, but it was... They scored 4 goals in the last 6 WSL games. The two sides are just 1 now. And so the cross comes in to test. Musovic hits the ball onto the bar. And the cross by Catley. Beanreuter. Forward. She's there again. Williamson, OBE. Ford. Just got out in time there for Chelsea by Percy. Now Ingle finds Cuthbert. Fine ball. Kerr's had to drop out wide though to get involved in the game. She's very little of the ball. She won't there either. It's overcooked the pass. Will change, up and coming. So protect this lead. They're unbeaten in their last 10 WSL London Derby matches. They've won 8 of those since they lost at Chelsea in February 2021 by 3 goals to 0. Stonius has fouled Cuthbert. Arm came back, caught her around the mouth. It's a She had a strong game for Chelsea, Cuthbert, but there were 1 or 2 who've been virtually anonymous. Kerr's not been in the game. She only takes a blink of an eye, though, to score a goal. Kira Wright hasn't really been involved, but she's a fine deliverer of a ball. There's Kerr to time her run. Wrighton invariably looks for it, and Kerr won the header, and Ericsson's knocked down is gently saved by Manuel as the game goes on. Dave Terraset. It's for Kerr in the middle. That's too near Sinsberger. Kerr next to a right-hand side. Terraset was arriving. Has got him behind. Got away from the challenge that time of Ford, and the chance of crossing was blocked. Arsenal with everyone back. Ball is won by Millie Bright. Wide it goes. The French international. 90 seconds to go. Left foot into the box. It goes. Look at Kerr! And Sam Kerr scores against Arsenal to level it up. She has done almost nothing in the game. She had one early. Only takes a blink of an eye, I said earlier on, for Sam Kerr to impact a game. She's onside. Timed her run perfectly in behind Williamson. Keeper as they go for a winner. They can't get it because time has beaten them. And very, very late on, Emma Hayes' team came back to get a crucial point here with the equaliser from Sam Kerr to cancel out the Kim Little penalty. Harshly given perhaps against Niamh Charles for the foul on Ford, but Kerr, natural born goal scorer, has come up with another crucial one. And at the Emirates in front of 46,811, he finished the league leaders Chelsea with a point here. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 1.